Welcome to UFO Buster Radio News, and this is number 177. And I left off in the last episode having a memory of someone reaching out to me about a novel, a book. Turns out, as you can see from the title of this particular episode, that it's free. It's free to UFO Buster Radio listeners. And listen, let's be honest. That's the best way to get your work out, to get some notoriety, to get people to know your writing style and what you're producing. Now, unfortunately, I'm not in the place right now where I can do interviews. Otherwise, we'd have the author on here today. But what I do have for you is the next best thing, and that is the link to the author's website, which includes several links where you can obtain the novel, the book, for free. I mean, how can you beat that? You can't beat that at all. And, if you guys use mobile apps to read freaking books, this is the place for you to do it. This is it. And the name of the novel is High Strangeness by Eric Bickernicks and Jan Brady. The novel is free. And let me just give you a brief description of what's about, because I know you guys are not going to click it unless I give you the goods on it. So imagine this. Orson Welles' War of the Worlds happening on present-day Cape Cod. Then, toss in a little Close Encounters of the Third Kind, because we all need a little probing. It's fast-paced, funny, and different. Listen, you guys got to check this book out, and do me a favor. These authors reached out to UFO Buster Radio, and they're offering this work for free. Give them a like. Give them a review. Let them know what you think about their book, and let other people know what you think about the book. But above all, be nice. Be patient. Read the text. There's quite a lot of chapters on there. That is what I'm sharing with you today. And maybe I'll record this into a commercial for the next few days, just to get you guys to go out there and check it out. But the link is in the description to the website. You can download it from Amazon and several other places. Again, for free. It's not going to hurt. I know you guys got nothing else better to do besides, reading things from Deuce Bigelow, the Space Gigolo, and To the Stars Academy. Fuck all of that. Check out High Strangeness. It's probably a pretty good read. So let's get on to today's news situation. Today it comes out of London. Now, it didn't happen in London today. However, it happened over the weekend, last Saturday. There was some strange-ass lights over the city of London, and the people in the UK, in the London area, were going fucking crazy because they could not understand what the hell they were seeing in the sky, because it was pretty, lots of pretty colors. Now, the good thing about this article is that it has a video that was shot by an individual that goes by the name of Dominique. And I say Dominique because it looks like it might be Italian. But check this out. And actually, it's been a while since I've done an Express UK story, but here it is. UFO sighting in London. Mysterious spinning lights caused Londoners to panic. They went crazy. Bananas. They were running for the hills. They were hanging from London Tower. That's panic. That's some real fucking panic. The good thing is we had a footage on here, and the footage itself shows lights spinning in a large circle over London. And here's a description. It was a strange blue glow spinning from the middle as Londoners speculate over a possible UFO sighting. The video is great. You can look at this video. Now, first of all, there's two things you got to ask yourself when you see videos like this. Is it a fake video? And if it's not a hoaxed video, then where are those lights coming from? Here's an extended description of these lights. There were spinning lights in an eerie blue glow, which were shining across the London night sky. The footage itself was taken in Leighton East, London, shows white dots of spinning lights in a circle behind a cloud and moving across the sky. A blue glow can also be seen beaming through the cloud before the dots of light disperse. You know, this sounds alike like a lot like that demonic alien sighting from upstate New York that I talked about yesterday. All these lights. I wonder if they created a pentagon. Wowee, let's look at the video and find out. Dominic, who filmed the photo, actually panicked, and you can hear him on the video saying, "That's so weird. No fucks given. What the fuck else you're going to say?" So many Londoners actually took to Twitter on Saturday, and they were all speculating about what in the world these lights were. Some of them were saying, "Why are there UFOs over my head in London?" And other people actually were trying to kind of give some explanation as to what these strange lights could be. One in particular person said that the lights might be coming from the nearby new stadium. I mean, look at those lights. You guys have got to go into this article and look at the video. And to be honest, you know, it does have this this feel like maybe these are either lights from a stadium or some kind of projector. And I think someone on Twitter actually said that there was some kind of projector coming from somewhere about 2 miles away from the lights, from where the lights actually were reflected off the clouds over London. It's a hard call. Does it look like a UFO? I honestly can say that I don't think it is a UFO. I think it's some kind of very strong light source coming from somewhere in and about London. But if you were a Londoner who experienced this firsthand, you let me know. What do you think? What was it that was hanging out over there in the skies? Was it a light? Was somebody screwing around with the lights at the stadium? Maybe they were fixing them. Maybe they were getting them ready. Maybe they decided to scare the shit out of Londoners because they could fucking do it. And they did. Check the video. Check out the link. You make the call. What could this be? I'm going to stick firm. I'm going to say firmly that this is not a UFO. That's just my opinion. But I wasn't there. It's going to take somebody from the UK to give us some more information. And honestly, if so many people in the UK saw it, why do we only have one video? Really? Really, people in London? Only one of you decided to take out a damn camera or cell phone to actually videotape this? The strange thing about that, too, is if it is the stadium lights, then most of the people in the area are probably used to seeing those lights. And that could explain why there's only one video. And Dominique, who might be from Italia, maybe it was his first time seeing those lights. And that's why he got all jittery and scary like. That's the news for today. There really isn't anything else exciting going on, other than I did watch the second episode of Project Blue Book, and I just have one question. Because I did not get an opportunity to research this, but what the fuck happened to the alien? This episode was about this crash, which people were thinking is a meteor. They called it monster, because obviously the witness at one point said it was a monster or whatever. And there was some sketches, but what happened to the alien? We got the disinformation explanation about an owl sitting on top of a burnt-ass tree to make it look like the eyes were glowing and the branches were their arms, and it was like 10 feet tall. But what happened to the alien? We never really got to that. But you do see, they really are portraying in the second episode the struggle that J. Allen Hynek is having with the whole disinformation situation and the fact that he scientifically is being stopped from proving what he thinks is going on. His scientific mind, it's struggling with not finding concrete answers on either side. So he really can't find a good way to discredit or to basically, conclusively say, no, this is not from outer space, it's not a UFO. But then on the other side, because he's being stopped by his partner in crime, He can't even say whether or not this possibly could more than likely be something not of terrestrial origin. And you kind of see that. I think that's really being portrayed really well by this Project Blue Book series, how he's really stuck in the middle. He's stuck in the middle, and he has no choice but to take it without the grease. Fascinating indeed. We might just have to do an episode towards the end of the series and just, bring our conclusions together. DM me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram and let me know what your thoughts are on the first 2 episodes. Honestly, I gotta say, I felt a little bit better about Project Blue Book episode 2, so hopefully we start getting some good stuff going on, because it looks like next week it will be the Lubbock's Lights. If you guys don't know the Lubbock Lights, you need to check them out, because they're somewhat similar and not so similar to the Phoenix Lights, because the Lubbock Lights, no fucks given. Holy shit. That's some serious business. There was a good explanation that they put up. Well, I can't say a good explanation for the Phoenix Lights, because it was just an explanation. It didn't really jive with anything else that people who actually witnessed it actually said. But the Lubbock Lights, wow, that is exciting. And from what I saw on the previews for next week at Project Blue Book, we are going to be in for a treat. It is going to be, as they say in the streets, balls to the wall. So I thank you for listening. Again, this is episode 77. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some really good news. Maybe a few probing incidents. This is Manny Muriker. I'm checking out. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. And don't forget to tell your mama and your dada that there's a new way to listen to ufology and UFOs. And that way is UFO Buster Radio.